Today we're exploring why Midsummer Night's Dream is more than just a play about fairies. It's a ritual. We'll look at how Shakespeare takes us out of this draconian world of Athenian reason and drops us into the primordial forest where the unconscious takes over. I think this is Shakespeare's most ritualistic comedy, his most sort of delight in the festival of the comedy as a kind of ritual of the rejuvenation of spring, a ritual of kind of a release of laughter as ecstatic and as laughter as sort of cathartic in some ways, and also an investigation of the underpinnings of the patriarchal and monotheistic society. We have in the forest a return to, as David Bevington would say, the unconscious, all of the repressed desires coming out, but also a kind of more primordial world full of sprites and pagan entities, a kind of pantheism, right? In which, like in Homer's texts, rivers can become gods, and all things speak. Or like Disney movies, tea kettles start talking, or steam whistles. um, Likewise, a place where there's less attention to the patriarchal power of reason and, the kind of draconian world of Theseus and his power. And then Puck's famous monologue, "If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have slumbered here while these visions did appear." But this essential idea, as I've been saying, and this is why a lot of people have tied Midsummer Night's Dream to the very unconscious, or a kind of dreamlike scenario in which, Finnegans Wake-esque, the character works through all of their unconscious fears and desires. That is the world of the Dionysian, of fairyland, of the woods, of Arden. It is the place of, kind of where logic follows the strange, emotive worlds of falling in love with one thing, and then you just move 180s in desires and things like that. It's a place of absolute chaos, of full of emotion. It's not a logical place, but it's also a ludic place in which it seems like there's no authority, right? It's the kind of the woods in which anything can happen. The fairies are there, but the fairies, of course, aren't like any traditional god of mercy or even of justice. They are simply there to mock and play with you, to drive you half mad, right? So in this world, logic doesn't exist, only emotion and the mocking, almost satanic play of the fairies. It's a place where the characters have to work through their deepest fears and desires before returning to the daylight world of the city.